In many parts of the world, the first smartphone someone ever holds in their hands is a Samsung. It's a brand synonymous with innovation, affordability, and quality. But behind this global success lies a story of resilience, ambition, and vision. One that began long before Samsung became the tech giant it is today. This is the story of Lee Byung-chul, the man who built an empire. Lee Byung-chul was born into privilege, but his journey was anything but easy. Born in 1910 in Korea's South Gyeongsang province, he was the youngest son in a wealthy Yangban family, a class comparable to the landed nobility of Europe and China. However, the Korea he was born into was in turmoil, as Japan was in the process of annexing the country. The ruling class, including Lee's family, had to navigate a world that was rapidly changing. Determined to educate himself, he attended Seoul's Young High School before moving to Tokyo for higher studies at Waseda University. However, he never completed his degree. Upon returning to Korea, little is known about his immediate activities, but it is likely he managed his family's properties while witnessing the sweeping changes under Japanese rule. Lee's first step into business came in 1938 when he founded Samsung Trading Company. The name Samsung, meaning 3 stars, was inspired by a Korean folktale of a noble dragon battling an evil one. The company started small, trading noodles and other consumer products in and around Daegu, exporting them to China. The onset of World War II created an increased demand for essential goods, allowing Samsung to thrive. By 1947, Samsung had grown enough for Lee to move its headquarters to Seoul. But as war broke out on the Korean peninsula in 1950, he was forced to flee to Busan. There, he focused on another venture, Cheil Jedang, a sugar refinery, followed by Cheil Mojik, a textile company. These businesses, both under the Samsung brand, marked Lee's expansion into multiple industries. The 1950s and 1960s saw Samsung diversifying aggressively. It acquired banks, insurance firms, a cement manufacturer, and a fertilizer company. The Korean government's protectionist policies favored large conglomerates known as chaebols, allowing Samsung to flourish. It wasn't just business, it was a national mission to industrialize Korea. Then came Samsung's boldest move yet, electronics. In 1969, Samsung entered the industry with several new divisions, including Samsung Electronics, Samsung Corning, and Samsung Electromechanics. A partnership with Sanyo paved the way for consumer electronics, with Samsung releasing its first black and white televisions in 1970. They were an instant hit, outpacing Japanese competitors in the Korean market. Over the next decade, Samsung manufactured millions of televisions, along with refrigerators, air conditioners, and electronic components. By the late 1970s, Lee Byung-chul had established himself as Korea's leading businessman, with Samsung becoming a major force in shipbuilding, semiconductors, and telecommunications. But in 1987, Lee Byung-chul passed away, leaving the empire to his third son, Lee Kun-hee. The transition was challenging, and in the mobile phone industry, Samsung struggled. Motorola dominated Korea's market, and Samsung's devices were seen as inferior. At one point, executives even considered abandoning the mobile sector. Then, in 1995, everything changed. Lee Kun-hee declared that Samsung needed a new strategy. Instead of competing in low-margin markets, the company would focus on cutting-edge technology. It was a risky move, but it paid off. By the early 2000s, Samsung had surpassed Sony and became one of the world's most powerful tech companies. In 2010, it launched the Samsung Galaxy S, its first serious entry into the smartphone market. Consumers loved it, praising its Super AMOLED display, though early models had some flaws. Each new iteration brought better features, and soon Samsung was leading the global smartphone race. Devices like the Galaxy Note Edge, with its revolutionary curved screen, solidified its reputation for innovation. As Samsung's reach expanded, so did its ambitions. It invested in artificial intelligence, foldable smartphones, and next-generation technology. However, success was not without controversy. The company faced scandals, including the throttling of apps on flagship Galaxy devices and legal battles over leadership succession. Despite these setbacks, Samsung remained determined to push forward. Today, under the leadership of Lee Jae-yong, Samsung is navigating an evolving tech landscape. With billions invested in AI and 5G, the company is shaping the future of technology. In 2023, Samsung introduced new advancements in foldable devices, with the Galaxy Z Fold 5 and Flip 5 setting new industry standards for durability and innovation. Additionally, Samsung's foray into the semiconductor industry has been aggressive, with plans to surpass TSMC in chip manufacturing by 2030. Despite economic challenges and global competition, Samsung continues to thrive. The company is now investing heavily in quantum computing, next-gen displays, and sustainable technology solutions. With AI integration in everyday products, from smartphones to home appliances, Samsung is reinforcing its position as a tech leader. From a humble trading business in 1938 to a global tech powerhouse, Samsung's story is one of ambition, adaptation, and relentless innovation. And as the world watches, one thing is certain: Samsung is far from done. Thank you for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more.